Hi guys, welcome back to Audit Army, the best place to be for police and auditor interactions on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future upload. Anyway, let's get into today's video.
I'm not gonna answer no questions.
Oh, alright. Do you have any ID?
In this video, a police officer approaches two individuals that seem to be recording a video in a public place. As far as I can tell, it seems that the individual recording the video and his partner are just interested in recording video footage for a potential journalism piece or news story. As the video continues, the police officer who approaches these two men continues to ask for more and more information. Obviously, the two individuals recording this video are hesitant to give the police officer anything.
What kind of story? I like stories.
I can't say nothing because it's not published yet.
Huh?
I can't say nothing because it's not published yet.
Oh. Is it for like a magazine or movies or what?
I don't know yet. Depends on who picks it up.
Oh, okay. Who's your friend?
Just a friend of mine.
Part of the movies too? He doesn't talk or what?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure if he
He
talks?
talks to me.
Do you know him?
Huh?
Do you know him?
I'm not gonna answer no questions.
Oh, alright. Do you have any ID?
For what?
Just get to know you.
Oh, can I see your ID?
Yeah, it's Officer Stringer.
No, not.
Badge is right here.
No, your ID, where you live.
Where I live?
Yeah.
Why do you want to know where I live?
Why would you want to know where I live?
I didn't ask where you live. I asked what your name was.
Oh, I don't think I have to give that up.
No, you don't. I'm just wondering if you wanted to or not.
Oh no.
Because most people are usually pretty friendly with us, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my name's Joe. Hey, I'm David."
I don't give my name out to just strangers.
I'm
Anybody.
not a stranger.
Oh yes, Joe. I don't know you.
I'm Officer Stringer.
Yeah, but I don't know your background. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going around. I mean,
It's not because you're on probation or anything, right?
I don't answer questions.
Well, if you're on probation, you have to.
I don't answer questions.
All right. You understand?
I thought it was a friendly. See how it turns into you're trying to get me for something? You're dismissed. You can go now. We're done with it. You're dismissed. Thank you.
All I asked you was what's your name?
You're dismissed. Thank you. You guys always got to be rude and intrusive. Where this is a First Amendment.
Asking someone what your name is rude?
For my ID, sir? Who are you that I would have to give you my ID? And why would I want you, with all this stuff, all the police killing civilians, why would I want you to give you my name so you can retaliate? No, thank you.
Listen.
No, I don't have to listen. Thank you. You have a good day. No, you're dismissed. Both of you guys.
You're dismissed.
No, you're dismissed. You work for us. I don't work for you.
I work for you?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
You're a public servant, right?
I do. I work for everyone here.
That's right. We pay taxes, so you work for
I
us.
don't follow orders from you.
Well, we don't follow orders from you, sir.
Well, in this case, I'm not ordering you to do anything.
Well, it's just why would you ask me for ID? It's
That's a
just
simple question.
It's just rude. It's just rude. It's just
I didn't
rude.
ask you what for your.
It's just rude, man.
I didn't say you had to.
And
give
why
me
and why did you ask me if you're on probation? So your whole point of stopping. Listen, your whole point of stopping.
every day.
Exactly. Your whole point of stopping everybody is to see what you could put them in jail for. You know what? You're dismissed because you're not going to put us in jail because you don't have no right to even ask me for ID. As far as legally, you shouldn't even be stopping and bothering me when I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity. Do you know Fordyce versus Seattle? Do you know California Code 148.G?
As this video continued to play out, it just became more and more irritating that the police officer was being smug and snarky. The two individuals recording this video obviously were not interested in having any type of altercation or problem with the police officer. You would figure by maybe the halfway point of this video, the police officer may have left the two alone and headed on to more pressing matters. But I guess that's where the irritating part is. He just decided to stick around and continue conversing with people who expressed they had no interest.
If I don't want to.
Well, you don't have to talk to me.
No, I
I
know.
can ask you anything I want to.
Well, I know, but just the way you said right there that
I can ask you anything I want, right?
In this next video, two police officers are filmed entering into a police building. The individual recording the video states that he's an independent journalist and videotaping with his daughter. As they film, the two police officers headed into the police building stop to confront this man and his daughter. Without any further context, I can't speak to why the individual recording the video and his daughter are there in the first place, but that's not the point. Keep watching to find out what happens next.
You guys need anything?
No.
Okay.
How are your day?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Nice day.
Yeah.
Just doing a little story, yeah. Just a follow-up story.
Okay.
Independent journalist.
Well, there you go. That's all you had to say. I'm a journalist.
Well, I didn't really have to. I don't really have to talk to you if I don't want to.
Well, you don't have to talk to me.
No, I know.
can ask you anything I want to.
Well, I know, but just the way you said right there that.
I can ask you anything I want, right?
Okay, calm down. I didn't say you couldn't ask me anything.
Well, don't tell me to calm down. I'm fine.
I'd tell you to calm down if I want. I have freedom of speech,
Right.
bro.
Yeah, and so do I. So I'll stay here. You guys can stay here as long as you want.
You confronted us, bro. I didn't confront you. So what's the reason for confronting me? Am I doing something illegal?
I can ask you anything I want, right?
You
I
know,
got the same
but
right
but
to
you
you.
know that just being what you are, you know that
What am
well we know where we're at. So
You do?
are you an officer of the law? What's your name and badge number for the
Well,
record?
I don't have to tell you that either.
So you're telling me that your policy states that you don't have to when a citizen asks you.
Correct.
So then you need to leave us alone and stop bothering us.
Says you.
I'm just telling you. Leave my
You're just telling me?
Yeah, leave me and my daughter alone.
So you can tell me whatever you want, but I can't
if
tell
you approach
anything.
me like that, yeah, and I don't want to talk to
Approach
you.
you like what? I got mail in my hand and a water bottle.
Okay, man. It might work with other people, bro, but you know, I ain't a criminal, so you can just
Who said you were a criminal?
the way you're
That's
approaching
what
me.
you guys are doing.
I told you, and then you
I
should.
don't go to your office videotaping your building.
Do I pay you or do you pay me?
You don't pay me.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm
No tax
100%
money. You don't receive
I'm
no tax money.
100% sure I don't get any.
You're
of
not a
your
pub,
tax.
you're not a public officer.
Like, dude, we can debate this all day long, but I can tell you this: you don't pay my salary.
I can tell you this. I don't give a shit what you think or
So
say.
apparently
Now
US
who's
Marshals-
cussing?
Yeah, U.S. Marshal. So
So now you want to cuss at me? I'm not cussing at you, man, and nobody's being disrespectful. All I did was ask.
by
what
you
guys
coming
do.
out here and staying that you can stay here,
I can stay here.
and by your
I have the right to
presence,
be here,
by
too.
your presence of you being a marshal, you think that works on most people. But you know what? It
I'm
doesn't.
not intimidating you. I'm not.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. You play your little game. We know.
Nobody's playing a game. You're the only one doing games.
Tell them to go back inside. Go do what you get paid for. What are you bothering
Tell
us
me
for?
what to do. I can do
I can
whatever
tell
I
you
want.
whatever I want. You just told me that we could say whatever we want, right?
Right.
On camera. You just told me that you could say whatever you want, and right now you told me I can't say it. So
Nobody's being.
I don't have to listen to you. You're not my dad, bro. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Nobody told you to leave. I didn't tell you to leave either. I just
But
asked
you don't need to be around me. I'm not bothering you, dude.
Right.
All right, so.
I get this sidewalk just like you guys do.
Yeah, but you know what your tactics are, bro. We know what your tactics are, bro. Come on.
This is one situation where I'll sort of side with the police officer. While on the one hand, yes, the individual and his daughter recording the video have every right to be in a public place and record whatever they want. But on the other hand, in my personal opinion, this video is just a clear attempt at somebody trying to get a rise out of a police officer to instigate an unlawful confrontation and catch it on video. In this case, good on the police officer for knowing how to pick and choose his battles wisely.
This is a public building. How
know
could I
you're recording, I'm
intrude?
recording you also, okay?
I understand
This
that.
is
How
Captain.
can I intrude in a public
I'm busy.
building?
What can we do for you?
This next video starts off with an individual recording the inside of what appears to be a courthouse. The individual recording the video is approached by a police officer who is inquiring as to why he's there and what he's doing. As the video goes on, the individual recording the video states that he's exercising his First Amendment right and has every right to be in a public building. The police officer who approached this individual does not seem to be very happy with his response. But keep watching to see for yourself.
Hey, how are you?
What can we do for you today?
Nothing. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right.
Okay. Are you here for official business?
Yes, sir.
What's your official business?
I was in the town clerk, and I also now have to see the law department.
Okay.
Yeah.
You done with the law department?
No, didn't go up to the law
Let's go
department
see
yet.
him. Let's go see him. Who you want to see there? Who you got
So
appointment with?
why do you have to escort me over there? This is a public building, is it not,
Don't
Sergeant?
start nonsense, please, okay? I'm very busy, man. Can't talk to your nonsense, okay?
Sir,
I'm
if
here-
you're very busy, why are you here?
I'm
Why are you here
because they said
interacting
we got
with
an intruder in the
me?
building.
This is a public building.
Okay,
How
know
could I
you're recording, I'm
intrude?
recording you also, okay?
I understand
This
that.
is
How
Captain.
can
This
how
is
can I
Captain.
intrude in a public
I'm
building?
busy. What can we do for you?
Sir, I would ask that you use a little bit of de-escalation.
I'm not.
Can I get your name?
I'll give you my card. I'll give you my card. First, if you're here for a reason, go do your business. Go ahead. But don't try to.
But sir, if you're so busy, just quite frankly, you should go back to work and do what you
I'm
need to
busy.
do.
This is part of my job. Responding to
It
calls.
shouldn't be, sir. That is suspicion is not a crime, sir. You know where the Department of Law office is, Sergeant? Oh, missed it. Can I get your name and badge number, sir, please?
You're going here?
Yeah, can I just get
Are
your
you
name?
going in
and
here?
Can I just get your name and
Are you
badge
going
number?
in here? You here for me or you here for the law office?
Well, you're here for me, so I just want to know. I want to know who I'm dealing with. Sergeant, can you instruct your officer to identify himself, please, so I could just know who I'm dealing
Give
with?
him a business card. You got a business card? Give him a business card. So yeah, if you do. That's the right thing now.
It's part of policy, yeah. Part of your policy.
No,
Thank
but
you.
Are you here? Who are you here for?
Well,
You're not here for me, are you?
you're here for me, so I want to know who I'm dealing with. That's all. Not a big deal.
Videotaping, going around, says he's gonna talk to the law department. So see what his purpose is, and we'll be all set. Thank you.
Sure, thanks. Sir, what can I
Hi.
do for you?
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to discuss with the law department about what is the policy of the city hall regarding filming in public areas and exercising a constitutionally protected activity, which is the First Amendment, freedom of press. I'm an independent journalist, and I have these two officers right here who were called here for I don't know why. I'm just peacefully recording in the hallways and in public areas, that's all. So,
Sure, sir. Let me hang on. Let me grab an attorney who can handle this for you, okay?
thank you,
grab
appreciate
an
it.
attorney, we'll be right with you.
Sure.
How about your name, sir? I give you my card. What's your name?
My policy doesn't instruct me to give you
So
my
you're not
name.
Benjamin Franklin.
I'm not
Sign in, is that right?
I'm not answering your
You
questions.
sign in, is that right?
I'm not answering your
There you go.
question.
You got my card. But that's how truthful you are.
P.O.
Okay?
Sean Thomas,
Yep.
512.
That's how truthful you are. You give them the wrong name down there.
How would you know
wanna
that?
give
Why are
me
you
your
calling
name?
me a liar?
You wanna
Why
give
are
me
you
your
calling me a
Give me
liar?
your name.
Why are you calling me a
Let's see some
liar?
ID.
You have no reasonable articulable suspicion to demand
security
me.
guard down there
To
seems
demand
signed in
ID.
as that.
You have no reasonable articulable suspicion to demand ID. You're set. You're all set, officer. You're all set, officer. You're all set, officer.
Have a good day.
Officer Thomas, take care.
So clearly, this video again is just another instigator who's trying to get a rise out of two police officers. In my personal opinion, if I was those two police officers, I would have just let this guy be. Clearly, they could see what he was up to. But instead, they continued to indulge this man and personally escort him to the Department of Law. I tend to think they may have more important things to do with their time, but at least this one didn't turn out with somebody getting into a fight or getting arrested.
Clever. So we're done here.
It's not clever, it's legal. I stick to the law when I do these things.
Awesome.
This next video takes place in what appears to be and is later identified as a public health office. A police officer is seen more or less arguing with the individual recording this video about a claim that the public health office worker had made about the individual recording the video. As the video continues, the police officer and individual continue to argue and grapple basically over whether or not there's an actual issue going on. The officer in the video seems pretty frustrated, but take a look for yourself.
Did you hear what I just said? Didn't I just
hear
tell?
what I just said?
Didn't I? You're asking me a question I already asked and answered.
Okay, so you guys are not going to do that anymore.
Asked and answered.
Say it again.
Asked and answered.
Okay. Clever. So we're done here.
It's not clever, it's legal. I stick to the law when I do these things.
Awesome.
You're not feelings police and you're not policy police. You're a law enforcement officer.
Exactly.
So if there is no
Definitely
law,
not the
if there
feelings
is,
police. I can
if there
agree
is
with you
no
on that.
law being
I can agree
violated
with you
here,
on
you
that.
have no business here.
There is with the disturbance of their peace when you were sticking a camera in them.
No, never
now that
happened.
you understand that you're not going to do that. there
Never
is no
happened.
disturbance,
Never
right?
happened. There was never a disturbance.
That's what the woman just told me.
She can tell you anything she wants to tell you. The camera's the objective witness that never lies.
You're skipping over the issue.
I'm not skipping over anything. You're skipping over the fact that I walked into a public health office to ask what services are provided here,
What did I ask
and
you
I
when
was
I first got
denied
here?
service.
What did you guys want?
That's what you're
Didn't
skipping
I ask
over.
you that when I first got here? What
Same
did you
thing
guys
I've been
want?
saying since I got here.
Did-
Okay.
I'm
So
trying
why
to
don't we
stay
just
on
end it?
point.
So here's
You
what
wanna
I'm
skip
here's
around
what I'm
when I
going to
hit
do.
that
Here's
point.
what I'm going to do to make it simple for you. Conversation's over. Have a nice day.
Perfect. Just as long
And
as
I'll
you
leave
guys
when I'm ready to
understand.
leave. I
Just
don't
as
want to
long
hear.
as you guys understand
Don't wrestle
that
with a
you can't
lollipop in
stick
your
the
mouth. Don't
car-
eat yellow snow. Don't sleep with your partner's wife.
Okay.
I get it all. I'm older than you are. Have a nice day.
I
Adios.
understand you're getting
Yep.
frustrated, but you
I'm
don't
not
need to be
frustrated at all. I'm being direct.
No, you're
There's
you're
zero
not.
frustration.
You're insinuating that
You're
there's
getting frustrated.
types of issues going on here that we were never even.
I don't need to hear your explanations. I don't need your advice.
Inside the window into the building.
He doesn't need to answer your questions either if he doesn't want to.
We never were talking. We're talking.
if he's-
Listen, conversation's over, guys. Have a nice day. I wish you the best of luck and stay safe.
He's videotaping inside of the building, outside of this public area.
Even if I was, that's perfectly legal. Even if I
There could
was.
be confidential information later on. You can't just.
Well, then the onus is on them to guard that private information. Absolutely is. Familiarize yourself with HIPAA laws. Conversation's
We
over,
just
guys.
want
You
to
guys can
understand that they're not
ask,
until
answer.
you guys acknowledge.
Just already done.
we
I don't
can-
know what
we
you
can stay here as long as you can.
Well, have a seat. You want to order pizza? I'll buy.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Legitimately, you
that sounds
guys want pizza? I'll order a pizza. Knock yourselves out. It's on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
A camera of mass destruction. That's the only thing I'm carrying.
Okay, guys, so here's the thing. You guys do what you guys want to do here until 5. That's what time they close, okay?
Oh, I'm not going to be here till 5.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
going to be out of here. After you guys leave, I'm going to be out of here in a few
Just
minutes.
want to let you guys know, keep it down,
I'm not interested in speaking to anybody because as far as
We just have, he has something to tell you. Just listen.
yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm telling you that I accept what you're saying and I agree with you.
Keep your voice down, you know.
I'm not going to even speak to anybody. We weren't even speaking to each other.
So 5 o'clock is what time it closes, okay? So.
Well, I'm obviously
Any
not
other
interested in
questions?
staying here past
Any other
closing
questions?
time. Closing time.
Any other questions?
Name and badge number, Officer Tran, please.
Officer Tran, badge 216.
216.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Any other questions?
As long as I'm within the confines of the law, you guys have no issues. You're going to leave and you're going to let us stay here.
We're leaving right now.
So I'll be honest on this one. If I was that police officer, I'd probably be a bit frustrated too, but more so at the fact that I was called out to such a petty situation in the first place. I do like how at one point the individual recording the video actually even offered to buy them pizza, and for a second you could see the expression on the police officer's face that he may have actually considered it for a moment. I will say the two police officers who maintained this argument for so long should probably take notes from Officer Tran on how to effectively de-escalate a situation like this.
They don't want you here. They want you to move on.
Well, I'm going to stay here about 3 hours, then I'll move.
Okay, well, they don't want you here.
This video starts off with a police officer approaching an individual recording a video in a public place. This next video starts off with a police officer approaching an individual recording a video in a public place. Based on the context of the video, it seems like the management of that building has asked the individual to not stand on the premises. According to the individual recording this video, he states to the police officer that he has every right to be there and he'll leave when he's ready. Keep watching to see what happens next.
You already talked to the management in there?
What's going on?
They don't want you here. They want you to move on.
Well, I'm going to stay here about 3 hours, then I'll move.
Okay, well, they don't want you here.
Well, it's not up to them.
It is up to them.
No, it's not.
It is up to the management.
No, sir, it's not.
So why do you think that?
It's up to the law.
Do what?
I have 3 hours to rest.
Okay. Well, this I don't want to put you in jail, my man.
Yeah.
I want to put you in jail.
I don't want you to lose your qualified immunity either, so I wouldn't put me in jail.
Okay.
I have a right to be here. They don't have a right to tell me to move.
Well, why do you think that, though?
Because I did my research before I came out.
Okay.
So
the establishment here, the management here, you're saying doesn't have the right to tell you to leave.
what policy have I violated? What law have I violated?
So they don't want you here, though.
It doesn't matter. This is public property. They don't get to tell people who can be here and who can't.
Yes, they do.
No, they can't.
So,
No, they can't.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to leave.
All
I'm
right.
going to give you a chance to leave. I'm going to go sit back in my car. So if I come back in the next 5
You
minutes.
want to bet your qualified immunity on that?
And you're still standing
Officer,
here.
what's your name and badge number?
So it's Kellum Paolillo, 1135.
1135.
So
I'm going to give you a chance to go get back in your car and leave, or you're going to lose your qualified immunity.
Okay. All right.
All right, so he's leaving.
Nassau County Sheriff's Office, this is Vincent on record line.
Hey, this is Tammy Sylvester from the I-95 Florida Welcome Center. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Well, I feel like I'm just having to call y'all butts right now. I've got a gentleman who's walking around us at our front of our building. He's just carrying a big, giant cardboard sign saying, God bless the veterans or whatever, but it's a form of solicitation, and I've asked him to stop, and he says no, he's not going to. He's going to be here for about 3 hours, and I would just like to see if you guys would ask him to leave.
And you just want to ask him to leave?
Yeah, well, because, we just wouldn't let anybody up here with any kind of signage because it's soliciting for money.
All right, I've got it in. I'll send someone to check him out.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Based on the look of things, it seems the police officer took a hint and made the right decision. Honestly, if I was in that situation, I probably would have done the same thing, but quite a bit sooner. Only in that case, I wouldn't have actually threatened to arrest this man for nothing. In the later half of the video, I'm actually surprised that they included the call placed to the police officer. Based on what I heard, there was absolutely nothing malicious about what this guy was doing, and I most certainly wouldn't consider holding a sign that says God bless the homeless, dangerous. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Remember to subscribe and like the video. And for more insane police encounters, click on one of the videos on your screen right now or click on our channel page. Bye, guys.